Joining me now, the former leader of the UK Independence Party, Nigel Farage. Also, I'm pleased to say, a Fox News contributor. Great to see you, Nigel. Well, let's start with the Swedes. They are now the rape capital of the world by some standards. Yep. And their former prime minister tweeting this to Donald Trump, our president, saying, Sweden, terror attack, what has he been smoking? Questions abound. Well, no, I think answers abound, don't you?
Well, I do, and just to give viewers some perspective on this, Sweden had a population of 9 million 6 to 7 years ago. It now has a population of nearly 10 million, and nearly all of it through immigration. So yes, that's right, they've increased the population by 10%, roughly, in the space of 5 years. And of course, a lot of those that have come are young males who come from countries in which women are treated with very different standards indeed. So yes, there's been an explosion in rape numbers, an explosion in murder numbers, but the Swedish public, not only do the politicians not tell them what is going on, the media don't tell them what is going on, because in Sweden there is a law that prohibits anyone from saying the race or religion of any perpetrator of crime. It is an astonishing situation where political correctness is put above public safety.
And by the way, there are news organizations in this country that have, on their own, adopted similar standards, not releasing pictures or names of suspects committing heinous crimes. It is really an extraordinary movement. I think many Americans are aware of it and are appalled by it. Can't the rest of Europe, indeed the United States, see what the prospects are if we continue down the same road as the European Union, following a mad messiah like Angela Merkel, throwing borders wide open and saying, come on in and have your way?
Well, I think Mrs. Merkel probably now has learnt her lesson, but that is rather like shutting the gate after the horse has bolted. In Sweden, they haven't learnt their lesson. They're perfectly happy to carry on with effectively open-door immigration on current levels, and that's why in Sweden we see a protest party, the Swedish Democrats, now rising very rapidly in the polls. And look, we've got, over the course, Lou, of the next few months, elections in the Netherlands, elections in France, elections in Germany, and I think what you're going to see is the global revolution of 16, which we saw with Brexit and with Trump. It's going to go on rolling.
And indeed, the populist in France and the Netherlands leading right now as we speak. Nigel, great to see you. We appreciate you being with us.